Yeah, we out. Oh my goodness.
I'm here. You should say it. We are our own.
There it is. Why is it so hard to say?
It's a lot of our.
We are. I give up. I can't.
We are.
I can't help it. I don't know.
We are our own
bosses.
Say it with me. Ready?
No. We are our own bosses.
Yeah. We have a very exciting day today, not just, well, for multiple reasons. The first reason is Armando is here. So he has officially moved down to Virginia. He will be helping us out with all the camera work, the editing, the everything, just helping the brand. Say hello.
Hi.
Hi. The other reason is we're doing an interview with Chris from SBSK, which stands for Special Books by Special Kids. And we've been hoping to work with him for a long time now. So on his channel, he does interviews with all sorts of people who have all sorts of different life experiences. Just has people kind of open up about what it's like living in their shoes.
I mean, I think they've had someone with a spinal cord injury before, but not often. So it's cool to like get your perspective having a spinal cord injury.
And being married to one.
Oh yeah. He should be here in like any minute now. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna like finish getting ready. Cole, you go let him
Yeah, I
in.
should go outside and watch for him. So
Yeah.
I'll be back. Here he is. Chris is here. I'm actually kind of nervous.
Why?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I want to do a good interview. Are you nervous?
No, he's a friend. Oh, he's coming in the front door. We never have anyone come up the front door. I forget that's normal. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Are you good with dogs?
Oh, I love dogs.
We have
How are
Sophie
you?
there.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you, Cole.
Good to see you.
It's awesome to finally be here and
Nice
meet you guys.
to meet you.
Yes.
I'm
Come
Charisma.
on.
Charisma, I'm Chris. Nice to meet you.
This is Sophie.
Yes.
Hey, Sophie. I want to interview you both together,
Okay.
and then I'm going to do individually, and then at the end I want to bring you together again, because I'm sure when I interview you individually, I'll think of some questions that I didn't think in the beginning.
Yeah.
How did your kind of YouTube journey start?
Random. I was just like, people are asking me a lot of questions about our relationship and like what are some of the things we do for fun. And I was like, do you want to just start a YouTube channel?
We have a lot of young disabled kids who follow us, and I've done a few videos where there's people, sometimes it's two disabled people in a relationship, sometimes it's someone non-disabled and someone disabled in a relationship. But whenever I put up a video like that, I have kids who are like 12 and 13 years old reach out and they're like, wow, like I never thought that I could be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because I guess there's not that representation. But then when you're out there putting videos like this out there, it lets those kids know that, hey,
It's
just because there's no representation doesn't mean it's not possible. And now there is that representation.
Yes.
So I think it's super important what you two are doing.
Thanks.
Thank
Same
you.
with you. We
Appreciate that.
love your channel.
My main goal is to get the videos in front of people who are younger, because I feel like if they have that disability representation at an early age, they become more inclusive as they get older.
Absolutely.
And I will say YouTube tends to be a younger crowd.
I was telling her before you arrived, I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah, well, Cole never gets nervous.
I don't know why I'm nervous. I don't know, wanted to work with you for a long time. It's like, oh wow.
Well, thank you. I'm quite honored to be here too. I've been watching your videos for like a year now, so
Cool.
it's neat because, I meet people and they're like, I watch your videos. But now I'm the person, I'm like, wow, I watch your videos.
Yeah, I love it.
It's so cool.
I'm Charisma.
Yes, and I'm Cole. We have a production company, and we try to create content that is uplifting, positive,
Yeah.
and
Educational.
we both value family, each other,
Community.
Yeah. And yeah, that's who we are.
What's it like to be in a marriage where one person is disabled and one person is non-disabled?
You can start that one.
I mean, I don't see it really any differently. Obviously we have the physical aspects that we have to deal with Cole's disability, but I just feel like it's like any other marriage. People ask what our biggest challenge is, and I say communication all the time, and how many couples can relate to that?
We have had to be more intentional with how we split up responsibilities and things around the house, because there are certain things that I can't do. Let's figure out what I can do so that all of that burden isn't on Charisma.
What's it like when you're dating, you're in a relationship, and then you progress to that next level of her doing your caregiving? Is that something that you had to work up to ask?
I would say the reason I learned things quicker is because I kind of pushed him. I was like,
Yeah.
I want to learn, because in order for us to have our relationship, our individual relationship, I needed to learn. And I was ready for that.
I would say I would love her smile the most.
Thank you.
I really do. It has a way of just disarming me, making me feel warm, making me feel comfortable. And just look at it. Just look at it.
You're making me blush. Thank you.
Yeah, and that's why I wrote a song about it and sang it to her and asked her to marry me, because I want to see that smile forever.
And that was our first dance to that song.
Isn't that what I said after the song and the proposal?
Yeah, you said I want to see it. I want to see it smile forever.
I want to see you smile forever. I want to see you smile forever. I know that, like, with what we do on our YouTube channel, like, we make a positive impact on the world, and that people appreciate that. But, like, I want to make someone's everyday life easier somehow.
You know, right now we're putting videos on YouTube, but like that's not our goal. Like, you know, forever. We want to do something bigger.
Oh, what do I want the world to know about me? For someone with a disability, I'm very able.
How would you describe yourself to somebody who's meeting you for the first time?
I'll tell that person I'm very upbeat, I'm positive, I'm always down for a good time, a good laugh, a good hangout. One of my biggest fears after being paralyzed was not finding love. So I did, and now I love it. Another question I get all the time is, if you could go back to the day of your accident, would you stop yourself? Which is a pretty heavy question. Initially, I mean, your assumption is, of course, I'd want to stop that, because of course you'd want to be able-bodied over being paralyzed. But I don't really know if that's the case. And even before Charisma, I kind of felt that way because of all of the relationships I made after my accident. Like, I have lifelong friends now, all awesome people who I never would have met had I not been injured. And I have a perspective now that I feel is powerful and makes me a better person. And I never would have had that without having been injured. And so would I really go back and take those things from myself? No, I don't think I would. And where I am today, I've never felt more strongly about that, because I'm with Charisma and I'm married to the woman of my dreams. I'm living in an amazing house. I have a dog now. I have a business with the woman of my dreams that is successful, and we're making a positive change in the world. Are you serious? This is the dream, man. You know, why would I take this from myself?
It seems like you still get butterflies when you think about Charisma.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Describe those butterflies.
I don't know, man. She just has a way of making me feel like a 16-year-old again. She's cool.
After your accident, were you surprised by the lack of accessibility in the United States?
The ADA at the same time created the bar. Companies are only required to hit that bar, and they don't go any further. They just check the boxes, and as soon as they do, they're done with it. Accessibility is supposed to make everybody feel included and feel equal and like have an equitable experience to able-bodied people. The U.S. is better than a lot of countries. There's no denying that, but it could do a lot better.
I didn't think he'd be into me because I was black and he was white. And so I did not know like how he felt about dating someone from a different race. And so that was my biggest concern at the beginning.
When did you realize that you wanted to marry Cole?
Probably the first date. After our first day, I went home and looked up wheelchair weddings because I wanted to see pictures, and there were a lot on Pinterest actually. I was quite surprised. It was so easy for me to be myself, and he was just so loving.
When you two first started spending a lot of time together, what was that like?
It was great. We got along very well. The conversations were great. He's just so easy to talk to, and I just, like I said earlier, I felt like myself right away. It was so easy from the beginning. Like, I don't know how else to explain how great it was. It was just easy and natural and great.
Instead of the negative comments, What do you hope people think when they hear about your life together?
Yeah. I hope people think that we're cool. I hope people look at our relationship and say, hey, like, this is normal. Like, this is a beautiful relationship. They are in love. They are happy. Like, everyone is lovable. Everyone can be loved. And, you know, maybe, like, from able-bodied people to change their perspective on people with disabilities, you know? Like, disabled people can be loved and they can give love. I've never felt more love from anyone else in my life, you know, besides Cole. And I just want people, able-bodied people, to see people with disabilities as people and nothing less than that. His energy is great. His vibe is great. What?
What?
I saw you making fun of me. What are you doing?
I was making a funny face.
He's just an incredible person to be around. I have nothing but great things to say. Maybe I'm biased, but I think a lot of people can say the same thing.
Before we transition to the final part of you two together, is there anything else you would like to say?
The next time you see someone with a disability, just say hi. Don't feel like you have to like look away or you feel like you're rude by staring at them.
Do you feel more confident on camera when you're together?
Yes. Cole like gives me confidence, and I am confident in myself, but I know there's a lot I need to work on. I do deal with a lot of insecurities, and one of my insecurities is just how I speak, and I always want to speak well, and when I feel like I can't articulate what I'm thinking, I have a hard time, and I feel like Cole helps me.
I'm back.
Yay.
Do you notice that Charisma is more confident when you're around her?
Yeah, and I don't get why. You don't need me.
You're just so easy to talk. Like, people are so drawn to Cole that I feel like it allows people to be drawn to me too. Oh my goodness.
See, she had to make a... Oh, spasm.
You could.
Sophie had to make a showing in the video. Hi.
Hi, Sophie.
You're interrupting.
Give me one moment to get the tripod a bit taller. Awesome, and now I'm going to get a photograph. Is it cool if we all get one together?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a wrap.
That was fun.
Finished up our interview. Chris,
Yeah.
you are a great interviewer.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Where did that come from?
It wasn't something that was natural. I was I'm still a little awkward, but I was incredibly awkward when I first started.
You made me feel really comfortable, and like I get nervous sometimes in interviews, and so you made me feel really comfortable and like be able to answer the questions like mostly easily. Sometimes I have a hard time, but
Some of the people I've met, I interact with on a daily basis. Like, we're texting, we're in a video game group together. So it's neat that like we have this friend group that's formed through these experiences on SBSK. That's one of my favorite things about it. I was a special education teacher to kids who are autistic. And originally, we were going to create a book series where my students wrote about what life was like from their perspective. Nobody was interested. None of the publishers wanted to make the book. Nobody would like collaborate with us. So we started just recording little videos where my students would share what life was like from their perspective. And we didn't think it would get anything big. We just thought that maybe people in our community would see it. My students would be better included. And it just blew up, and ABC World News did a story on it. So it went from being a group of really awesome kids in the classroom, and all of the kids were disabled. Some of them were autistic, some of them had brain disorders, but each of them had a disability. But then after that story came out on ABC World News, it turned into people from all around the world asking us to come and interview them.
Do you still see your kids, your students?
Oh yeah, we do barbecues, we do birthday parties.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, one of them, he's gonna be our first intern this coming fall.
thank you for what you do, and
very
thank you for
much.
including us.
Yeah, thank you.
It's awesome.
I think what you guys do is so important. I always think about how my videos impact kids. So I know that the video and the content that you two are putting out is helping so many kids understand that they're worthy of love, they can find love, and that they can get out and do cool things.
Yeah.
So I appreciate the content that you two put out too.
Thank you.
We do our best. Everybody go check out Special Books by Special Kids. They have a ton of awesome videos over there, and we're uploading this video the same day that he's uploading his version of this experience.
The actual interview.
The actual interview.
That's gonna be cool to see for people, like see the behind the scenes angle and then see the finished product.
Do you want to do our outro?
Yes.
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and
Stay positive! Yeah!
Yeah.
All right.
Peace out.
Maybe that's what I would tell myself then is, you know, one day you're going to be grateful for where you are right now. And I would have been so confused as a 16-year-old. I think you're lying. But that's true.